we should be live. In theory. We haven't used the system in a week-ish. 2 weeks? Ish. Some amount of weeks we haven't used this. Anyways. I think we're live.
Got my headphones in. I don't know why I was having a hard time hearing you on this side.
Well, that'll do it.
Little dabble do ya.
So you guys were back for my sister's wedding. It was amazing. It was fun. It was beautiful. And it's back to the real world, back to work. Today, we're going to bring you something new.
Turtle clock.
Doesn't look like a clock right now. It doesn't look clear right now, but it's going to be because we're going to make it today. We're not going to put the mechanics. We're not going to do the mechanics today, but we're going to do everything else. We're going to make it look oceany, and I already have it linked down in the description box below this video. So let's go.
3, 2, 1.
So it says, so far there's 10 people in here, but no one has said hello. I don't know if it's an issue with my chat.
Well, we'll see.
But
We're just
we
a
know.
little quiet today, maybe.
I mean, could be. It was a big weekend. So when
There
you
we go.
mix on the table,
Well, and there is a there is a delay.
oh yeah, yeah. What's up, Pete Verb, Jana Harris? How are you guys doing today? Where are you guys watching from? I am going to go ahead and tell you what colors we're using today. We're going to use Color Passions Aqua Gel Tint. We're also going to use Color Passions Turquoise Gel Tint. And we're going to do Just Resin's Titanium Paste. Yes. Oh,
At its best.
so do you want to inform prep?
Sure. So, as you know, this is our acrylic. These are on, what is this? This is medium thickness. This is not,
Are you sure?
yeah, that's not the thickest thick.
Okay. Well, then it's
So-
3/16 if it's medium thick.
3/16. There you go. And if you haven't bought any of our acrylic, it always comes with 2 sides of paper. What we like to do, what we suggest to do, what everybody does that's cool, do is peel off one side, leave the other side, so you have no fuss, no muss, no cleanup, no sanding on the backside of your project.
Are they available yet?
These are available on our website at artisttilldeath.com.
Ooh! Here. Feel this manta tea.
We have a manta tea that we have just done. Probably about a month ago. Just put a little heat on it. So what we suggest if you've had these and you haven't peeled off the backing and you've resined them, is just get a little heat, get you a little heat gun, put a little heat on her. It doesn't take a lot, but if you did it like the next day, you definitely don't need a heat gun. But a couple days a week, a month, it just helps it. A little bit of heat. Take something that is a hard edge if you don't have fingernails like myself, and just kind of scratch a little area where you can peel it. I don't like to use a blade.
Okay.
I like going to break this stir stick though.
I'm going to give them up close of what they don't have to clean up before you peel it off.
What they don't have to clean
Yeah,
up?
all of this.
Oh yeah, see all of that? You got stuff down here, little buildup. You got some drips, here. Boop, boop, boop. Is that too bright?
Nah.
There's a little different angle. But look at this. Look how, whoa, just easy peasy, resin squeezy.
Easy peelsy.
Easy peelsy. Look at that. All the little excess. And there you have, no fuss, no muss.
The white background if you want to show them how beautiful
Oh,
our...
yes. Look at that. Very nice.
This is essentially what our turtle is going to look like, except for it's going to have a hole in the middle of it so you can make it into a clock.
Yeah. See, look at that. That little piece just clipped off. So what we're going to do with this turtle here is what we suggest everyone do is, so we're going to do a ocean, right?
Yeah.
So I guess you would decide on which, so it's going to be up this way.
Yeah. So I would go,
So ocean wave down this way.
yeah.
So what I'm going to do is sand it just where you probably will put a little bit right here, boop, 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 or you're going to come down and, or none.
I'll go with however you
I'm gonna sand it where there's, what you want to do is sand the area that's going to get resin on it. You don't want to sand the area that's not going to get resin, because then it'll be sanded, right?
Yeah. You,
And you might spray paint the back, because if you want your shape, your whole shape to show, it might not show up that well if you, when you peel this back off and it's clear up here where there's sand. So you probably want to paint this back when you're done with it, which we'll probably do when this dries.
You
so
can get me on it.
What I'm going to do is, I have 400 here, and I'm just going to make the shape of a wave, boop, just like that. I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah, you can see it if you angle it. Yeah.
There you go. So then we're just going to do little circles.
You really need to create some tooth when you pour epoxy onto something glossy.
Yes.
So that's over other epoxies, over acrylic pieces like this.
We suggest you do this with our coasters as well. Anything that we sell that's this acrylic.
Except for the star sticks, if you don't want it to stick at that point.
Yes.
And I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, including glass. If you're going to pour on glass, you really need to etch it or use a clear bonding primer. I think XIM has some, and also I think STONECOAT may be coming out with one soon. I think. Yeah.
All right. Now that we got that sanded, I have a rag here with some 99%
I think it's 91.
isopropyl.
Yes.
I always say that wrong. I know I do.
You can say ISO.
So now, also, what good is that when you sand it, is it gives you a little spot so you know right where to pour your
A guide,
resin. See, a guide.
if you will. Kathy, I see you do have the turtle. How LH is he? Love to answer your question, but I have no idea the question. What's up, Gail? How are you doing? Gail is the one who always buys 800 turtles at a time.
800.
You know what I mean? So make sure one of those is just a little bit of resin, because it's just going to be white. Perfect.
Just like that. I always want to do that in this camera because it shows. I like it when you can see how much you pour, how much you don't pour.
Yeah.
All right, so we just need a little bit for the white, and we're using titanium white.
See.
All right, so use our trusty little stir stick that we do also sell. Sometimes you want to make sure paint up because there's all the parts and the stuff that make the good stuff in there, right?
Sometimes you just have to re-stir it, and sometimes if you get resin pigment paste that is hard or a little bit more solidified than you would like, then yes. Then you just close the lid up really tight and give it a hot water bath, and it should liquefy within 15 minutes, but give it 20 minutes just so you don't get your hands wet for no reason.
Right, and then what is this? This is turquoise
Gel tint.
gel tint. Whoa, by
She
Color
is
Passion.
changing the the packaging to that so that it
Why
won't
is
be,
it so hot when you hold that up like that?
because the main thing in focus is the white.
So what do you want to do? 1 or 2 pumps?
Let's just see what a 1 pump looks like. So if you've never used transparents,
Pump.
translucents, these products before, they're really interesting because you can put just a little bit in and create one shade of a color, and then in the same tonal family, you can create a deeper shade of the same color.
Hot?
It was a little bit thick today, so I hot water bath the epoxy, which is a great thing to do as well. Just be advised that heating up your epoxy with a hot water bath, you
Speed up the working time.
really do knock into your working time a little bit. I'm gonna do that one a little bit darker because it's gonna be our deep ocean color. That is the Aqua by
But if
Passion.
you want to do different,
Yeah.
different tints
Mm-hmm.
using the same color, but getting it darker, do this, put it down, then add more tint to it so that you can get a little bit darker depth so you can go deep in your ocean.
Deep theme.
Deep. All right.
Can you guys? No. The mouth breather back here.
Yes, the mouth breather. That is Titan.
That is Titan. What are you doing, Ty?
All right.
Do we want to add some sparkle to the blues? I
Um,
just have to grab it from Resin.
sure.
Okay.
Just getting some sparkle.
If you
Give
want
it
to
a little
lay out a
pizzazz.
line,
What are we doing?
if you want to lay out a line of clear for the.
Ah, the clear. Yes. Okay, so
I think we should do one of those like couples pours one day where it's like I have to tell you what to do and you have to just do it, or the other way around, or you're blindfolded again. Remember that one? Do you guys remember that?
Sounds very messy. All right, so what you do, you just pour out a line just right on the edge of where you. Oh, they can actually see it on there.
Yeah,
All right, and you just do just a little thin line.
pinky.
What do? You push it or you pull it?
So I usually pull this because a lot of times if you go push ways, which if you don't know, he's doing a pull, so he's going towards him, like towards himself, as opposed to pouring over where he's already been. So go ahead and do a push, just so they know. So that's a push, and the other way is a pull, just so we're all on the same page. What happens is usually when you pull, it's usually smoother than if you push because it'll like ripple over itself. However, Jeff hesitated on his pull and didn't on his push, so the visual was wrong for that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we're going on top side with the white.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do we
is
push?
this Sam part?
Yeah. Yeah. So then the next thing I do is
I put it on the resin or above the resin?
you want it to touch the resin and the substrate, both. And you don't want a line that's too thick because what's going to happen is it's going to cover all your pretty blues.
Is that too
Additionally,
thick?
no. You want to make sure that it touches the sand, like the dry part, and the clear you put on. See right here, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's clear.
I'm gonna leave that just because I want you guys to see what happens when it doesn't touch both the dry substrate and the resin.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put just a little bit of sparkle in these. This is abalone, and I'm putting literally, where am I? Where are you? Just a little boop.
Yeah, this stuff takes over big time.
He's huffing it
No, it's just
canvas, I'm sure.
so the lighter goes first, right?
Yes. So these are all one pump colors. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. If you were here earlier, you know what that means. So after he pours that out, I'm gonna add more resin to this cup, and we're gonna do 2 pumps to make a deeper shade of the same color. We're gonna do the same with the blue. So the blue, or the aqua, is gonna go where the deeper bits of the water is, if that makes sense. So any deep area is going to have a darker or deeper color. It's going to have more pumps of resin.
And this is the blue.
That's the turquoise.
This is turquoise. Oh,
That is both turquoise.
I'll give you just one little pump of action.
We're going to need 2 pumps though.
Uh-oh, 2.
Because this is supposed to be the darker. 1,
Uh,
2.
Too dark. And this stuff, you guys, really goes a long ways.
Definitely does. So when we pour this out, you'll be able to see the tonal difference in 1 pump versus 2 pumps. What's up, Evelyn?
And then where does this
Bam!
go? Just here and then kind of...
Yeah, wherever. So a lot of this is going to get tilted down this way. So I'm gonna do something. You can add that darkest dark blue too.
It's like whenever I'm doing something she does all the time, I feel like this is the first time I'm doing it.
Man, you're a pro. You want to do the blowout part?
Mm-mm.
You really don't? Okay.
Blowout part?
Yeah, the heat gun bit.
Oh. I don't know, do I?
I don't know, do you?
Oh, dude.
Dude. If you feel comfortable doing it, go for it. If not, I'll do it. No biggity big deal.
Biggity big, big, big.
But you do have to let me know what you decide.
We turn it around, right?
Yep.
So you can see the layers. We don't want to heat this up because we don't want to get it too thin right away, right?
Right. Only time we heat it is when we're doing the manipulation.
Alright. I like to wipe my hands off because I don't like to get resin on the heat gun.
Do you want a concentrator nozzle?
Do I need it?
Depends. Do you like the fanned out wave look? Do you like the rippledy?
I think it'll be fine like this.
Okay.
So we do it on high.
Yes. High heat and high airflow. I put
High
a couple.
heat. Okay.
Damn, thank you.
Thanks, Vamp. Alright. So
So gotta make sure
yeah,
it's
it's
high
hot.
and high.
It
Okay.
is.
Now you need to pop the bubbles just real quick. Make sure it's just preheated.
Get it a little loose, not too much, right?
Yep. And then we're gonna tilt it just a hair.
Tilt it just a hair.
And
We do it
then
in circles.
Tiny circles. Start, yeah. Stay on this side of the white. You don't have to go up in it.
Oh.
Just stay on this side and it's gonna fall.
Oh, I
There you
see.
go. I would recircle this bit. And then once it's fur enough, once it's fur enough down the piece, then you can turn that off, lay it back flat, and let it relax for a minute. And if you want it to tilt more,
Yeah.
then tilt it.
I don't want to tilt it more, do we?
I said if you want to tilt it more, and you
Oh.
said yeah. So then you would have to then tilt it.
No, that's a very angry wave.
It
It's like-
is. So, because the white is so thick in these areas, it's not going to sell as good as if it was a little bit thinner. So you can do the torch trick.
We need some air in there.
I don't think that's the
Some
issue.
air. It's not air. It's butane.
Bobby. I wish he did.
Maybe it needs a spark. There's 3 other ones right there.
I'm pretty sure they're all having the same issue. But someone said you could burp on them and make them work again. Beam.
We need new ones of these. Yeah. I do not have any.
Hold on, I'll go get your intense one. If this one doesn't work.
There we go. There's some cells, right?
I'm shaking the camera.
How am I shaking the camera?
Ugh. Maybe that's why we let this run out.
Yeah, that thing is, it's not good.
Do you want to do a flyover and I'll do, well, I need it for a minute.
Wow.
Do you want me to do any of the or do you want to do them?
I'm done with this.
Okay.
You can do it.
Do you want to control the flyover cam?
Come on.
So, I'm going to hit this little area right here. So, if you have an area that you wish had a little bit more cells, you can just disperse it a little bit with a torch. Now, it's really easy to scorch your resin doing this. So, you just want to use
Little pop-offs, it looks like.
as soon as it moves, back up. Because scorched resin, number one, does not smell good. Number two, doesn't smell good.
Bless you.
There you go. And number three, doesn't look good. So always do quick little hits of heat if you're gonna do this. And you're not putting the flame bit touching your resin, you're using basically just the heat off the flame. Additionally, this is what it looks like if your white doesn't touch.
Yeah, you can see that.
Which, it's not a bad look, it's just not the look I ever go for, which is why I always make it very clear to make your everything touch the dry bits. Alright, I think he looks good. And again, we're not doing too much heat because it's still doing it. I'm just gonna set it in the window. Nope, alright, I'll set it in the window later. I think it looks good. Speed Turtle. What's up, Tim? Your package with your geode goes out today. Just had to wait for it to cure proper. We do have some resin left over. Do you want to do those mushrooms?
You have somewhere to put this?
I do. Please hold.
Alright, we got some mushrooms that she...
I mean, whether you want to smush it, make it an ocean. So I usually put coasters in the rear of my ocean so that it can catch all this overflow. And usually I tilt off a lot more, it's just not very fluid today. So we're just gonna make art with what's left. I'm not using our regular coasters, the MDF ones, because we're using all translucents and transparents, so it just wouldn't look nice because the brown of the substrate is going to change the color of my blues.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
So when you're using transparents, do it over white or clear.
No, there's not. I don't think there's enough of that.
Oh, well, there's this.
Oh.
So we don't waste resin here. We usually do coasters or something like that when we have leftovers. And then we sell them for $5 a piece during our auctions, sales, markets, whatever. And it's a great way to recoup some costs from when people just don't have the money to buy your larger pieces. That looks so fun.
Yeah.
It looks like your mushroom's like, woo!
Woohoo!
Get a glove on so I can transport.
I think I need to turn the exposure down on this.
I think that we should just do these coasties. And we'll work on exposure for the next one. I really like that last one. It almost looked like what the undercarriage of a mushroom looks like. Jellyfish and a mushroom? Yes.
I'm gonna try something fun here.
Love trying something fun. Love that journey for you. Canvas, you snoozed. You lose. Anyone else have a dog that wants every treat, even if they didn't want it, but if someone else looks at it, then they want it? What's up, Mac? How you doing? Sophie, what's the thought process behind this mush?
There's none.
I thought you said trying something new.
Just clear.
Oh, it looks marbly.
I'm just going for the. Remember when you used to do this?
No.
Oh, you never just ran stuff through your resin because you didn't know what to do with it when
Nope.
you first started?
Negative.
Oh, okay.
But I love that.
Mhm.
I really like the what it looks like when there's like white, clear, and then white. You're gonna blow it and do it a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm just gonna leave it.
Good. Because I think this looks magic-y mushroomy. Yeah. I think we could paint these mushrooms and make it look like a spaceship and then like a beam of light and just paint a little person just going, help me.
Oh,
Got him. Don't you think we could paint a help me guy? Okay. I think you should scoop up a lot of it. Maybe for the next one. Or do a smush.
well, I thought about the smush, but there's not a lot of white.
I mean, no, it's not. Do you want me to make some more with what's left in there?
Sure. I don't know why you're asking us to do it.
Because I didn't know if you had a plan for the
I
clear.
have zero. I'm
Winging it? I have one now for sure. It's the husky, I think. Oh, Selena does that? I'm not surprised. Nope. I have to use a different one. So are there any questions about resin, about the clear pieces, about anything that we do that I can help you guys with? Here's some white. I left some clear in here in case you wanted it, but it's not a lot. I believe it as being the husky, except for Titan also does it. But mostly it's a little girl dog. She also answers to Highthorn. I guess we're the only two people with puppies like that, you know. All 21 other people do not have. These are fun. You gonna heat up them?
yeah. I'm gonna
Oh.
squish them.
I love squishes, especially when transparent because of everything. I'm gonna go tend to Titan.
Close them. lot of heat, but all right, you ready for this? A little twist. Okay, that might be fun for that one because of the clear. This one, I don't know, not so much.
It didn't turn out?
This one, that's super fun with the clear in the middle.
I think this one will settle and you'll like it. So you guys, we'll be back tomorrow for the live A, or the live. We do have a sale right now on our website, artisttilldeath.com. You can see it. I'm never going to understand which way is what. Anyways, our website is right over there. And we have 15% off sale until the 2nd. I love that you're doing a tropical thing in house because reasons. But of course you need a turtle clock for your tropical house. I'm sure of it. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed today's live video. I super hope you like our new turtle shapes. You can find on Amazon mechanical clocky things that go right in here. Boop, boop, boop.
Are all those things basically the same thing?
They are, from what I found, except for if you get bigger.
Like battery clocks too.
Yeah.
And then you could just get your own hands.
Well, the mechanics from it comes with hands.
Yeah, but
And you
this,
can
like
replace
sometimes they're like super long. You have this much room for the big hand, right? Because you got to put the 12 up top.
In
6,
theory.
3, 9, right?
You could be rogue.
Yeah, you can be rogue and never know what time it is.
See? Yeah, they have different length mechanics. I think I do. What's the size of the turtle? It is 13 inches tip to toe. The hole, I can't remember. I'll have to.
It's a little bit bigger than the normal clock hole because I wasn't sure how big to make that. when I was
Better
cutting
safe
them.
than sorry, probably.
Right.
You can just hot glue it in place. Or
Right.
However, I don't know how it works. I don't know science.
Yeah.
But I think that's better safe than sorry. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. We will be live tomorrow again at 6 p.m. Central. Wait. No, we won't.
Tomorrow's our 2-year anniversary wedding. We might, who knows? Who knows? We might be drinking, celebrating. Who knows? I did ask for some Stars tickets. If anybody's getting rid of some, because they're in the playoffs. And it's game 5. We won twice in Vegas. How amazing is that? Go Stars.
How many of you guys watch hockey?
There's
There's
a couple.
probably some. There's probably some.
A couple. Just fold it in.
You just fold it in. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We enjoy having you guys with us so much. And yeah, the code for the sale now through the 2nd is restock because we just got 4 cases in of just resin. Hopefully the next one coming is Color Obsession or Resin Art. But super need those. Anyways, hope you guys have an awesome evening. We'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Either way, it'll be at 6 p.m. Central. Either way. And we love you guys. Be kind to one another because you never know what someone's going through.
And always remember, we do the test.
To you, not you. You in the back. There, you. You don't have to. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Yes.
Bye.
I said bye.
Oh, Christine just went to Vegas to see the Knights.
Lose.
Sorry. But also, you guys beat us here twice. Anyways, bye. Cue the outro.